Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Ray County. It's a balmy 39 degrees out this morning. I had to throw the jacket on. Driving these open cab tractors in the wintertime. It's not that much fun, but got some exciting news here on the farm. Last night, I was coming up to the house here, and there was a package on the porch. We got some parts for the Alice Chalmers, so spent last night and a little bit this morning. It's already 9 o'clock. Getting that guy actually running and going. If you missed that, a couple episodes ago, we went and bought a couple old Alice Chalmers, drug them out of the weeds, and one was in pretty rough condition. The other one had a new paint job on it, just needed some motor work. Turned out needed a turbo. Kind of figured that going in, so I got with my John Deere guy before I even went and picked up the tractor and had it ordered. So he got it shipped over here, so hopefully we can use that guy today. We have got to finish up the soybean field over there. We're going to jump on the gator here. A couple other things. I was able to find a kind of out of character here. AutoDrive Route for Ray County. If you guys are interested in that, the link will be in the description. Haven't really used it a whole lot yet, but we're going to be testing it out this episode. Other news, we ended up, the neighbor over there saw me driving around like a chicken with my head cut off, doing all these fields. So he let me borrow this old grain wagon here, auger wagon. He said, especially, doing a field this size, he said, go ahead and use that. He's not using it. He's upgraded his, and all of his crops are out of the field. So this is the last day that we have to harvest. He was done with it. He brought it over this morning. I said, yep, I will definitely take it. Try to make that a little bit easier over there. We already got the auger switched over to the other bin. What I wanted to do was turn the dryer on here. So I went and got some propane. Now I think there's a button over here somewhere. Maybe it's on this thing here. So there's the bin with the corn in it. There is the propane tank. So we'll make sure that guy's turned on. And then we want this guy turned on. Alright, so we got the dryer going. Now Cleet and his brother just got here a little while ago. So they should be getting up here in the tractor. We're going to let one of them run the tractor, one of them run the combine. I'm going to run the grain trucks. Still got to go pick up the baler and stuff over there on that other field, but we'll get to that a little bit later. But with that, let's jump in the combine here, get everything set up and going. Combine's already running. So we should just be able to grab him like this. I'm going to pull him this way just a little bit. Set him on nearest and go. So he should continue to make that turn. And he should be fine and good to go here. There we go. We'll let him make the corner. Go over here, we'll jump in the tractor and we will get him set up as well. This should work out just fine. So we're gonna open this up. I think I already have him set. Yeah, he's good. He's good there. So if you're already in the field, sometimes you can just hit the go button what I like to do is just to make sure we're going to hit this little crosshairs here. Field position, you can see it's already picked up, so we're just going to hit start job. A couple things I do want to check on him is going to be empty when over. So this is when he empties. So his is going to be 85%. You can hear that the engine shut off because fuel save mode is on. And then let's jump over to combine. Grab the gleaner. And we're going to come in here. We're going to go both of those. We're going to turn that one on. Headlands disabled. Column loader at 80%. That should be fine. If it's not, we can make adjustments in here. But that guy should be good to go. We got to do some feeding. Gonna run through, make sure all the animals are good to go. I know that the pigs need food. While this guy's going, let's jump over to... let's see... this guy, and I want to try the new AutoDrive route. So by default, I'm going to press Alt, numpad 0, left Alt. It brings up the menu, hit the little thing here, brings up all of the dots. North Farmers where we want to go, we're going to click yes. And we're going to see how this guy drives. This is a blue line right here, so this is a two-way. Looks like he's going to jump on here and he's going to drive this way. Now this AutoDrive also came with user configs, meaning that he went through and set up the AutoDrive, the actual AutoDrive settings, which is things like collision distance, turning distance, how far it sees in front of it. So we're going to see what he does with the traffic here. I'm just going to run right into that car. For the most part, looks pretty good. Doesn't stop, so that tells me right away that collision detection is not on, because normally he would stop for that. Most people, once again, do play with traffic turned off. Just makes everything easier. One thing I am going to change in here is we're going to go into this one. I want turn lights and beacon lights on while he's driving. And now he'll use the turn signals. And then if this tractor had beacons, it would use beacons, but it does not. She's an old girl. A little bit of a line behind us. We're going to make this turn here. Woo, that's a heck of an intersection. Looks like it is a two-way up the drive. Then two-way. In the description, the guy said this was his very first published AutoDrive, so congratulations to that guy. Once again, it will be available in the comments or in the description of the video. Everything looks pretty good so far. Those light blue routes are going to be reverse routes. So we'll try more of that as the series goes along, but so far so good. That is a pretty good... He got me here. He got me here, so that's the objective. We're just going to throw the baler, I think, down inside of here. We got to go pick up those bales over there as well. I do have a strategy for the course play for that. One trailer at a time. I think that'll fix the issue that we were having last time. And this baler is just a little guy. And he really reacts to any any sort of little movement here. I wonder if the ladder is causing an issue there as well. And we're going to do it this way. We'll just do the old pull through. Oh, now the ladder's down. That's interesting. Oh, jeez! Well. Oh, well. Looks like we have a small problem here, boys. So this is a mod that I have turned on. It's automatic gates mod. It looks like it works on the ladder. This ladder activates so you can crawl up in the... Yep, just like that. I kind of thought that's what happened. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's get this guy picked up. Just gonna pay no attention. Pay no attention. This is all perfectly normal. Oh, it's like nothing ever happened. Look at that. Don't forget to subscribe. Alright, how do I get out of here? We pulled through there perfectly. Nothing bad happened. And look, there's a spot for the baler right here. It's right where we wanted it the whole time. That worked out terrific. Oh, jeez. Yeah, anyways, yeah, automatic door mod. Just like that. That's what it's supposed to do. Pretty nice. But does interact with other objects on the map. That's good to know. We're just gonna park this guy here for now. So this is the D19. Like I said, we got a new turbo on it. It's got a 4.6 liter 6-cylinder diesel. Now she runs good. Yeah. Got to put some fuel in it, which is fine. But we're probably going to use that to feed the pigs. So we'll do a little bit of the TMR. See the animations on that. Let's see, this has got corn in it. This one should have corn. Yeah. This one should have... Oh, it's got corn too. But this one should have soybeans. Well, they all have corn. Okay. That wasn't supposed to happen, but let's let's get after it. Maybe I can get a... Oh, did he unload already? Oh, he already unloaded. Look at that. We missed it. Oh, no. Alrighty. We're going to move the trucks a little bit here. Get on the other side. Horseplay seems to be working pretty well so far. So that's always good. I'm not sure what the directions are. That the combine is running. Let's jump over to him real quick. That and go into here. I don't know if he's going. Oops. Oh, I only have it on blue. There we go. Needs to be on green. Is he doing the same over here? He is. Okay. So we're gonna want to put it over here on this side. Thank you, sir. So pull the truck over here. And we'll pull the other trailers over here. Technically, yeah, probably could go empty it, but I want to take a full load over there. Especially since I have three wagons here. A truck and 2 wagons. Oh, look at that. A little heavy there, bub. Have to put the wheelie bar on. Don't worry, the old Dodge can handle it. No problem. We got the mutter tires on there too. We're good. So I'll pull this guy up behind here. Now the courseplay does have, or not courseplay, the AutoDrive does have a waypoint for this field. It's over where we just were. Over on this side, where the gator's at now. But it's kind of off the field, and I'm not using AutoDrive to run it to the bends, so kind of is what it is. Interesting to see where this guy's going. I think he's gonna go. He must be going all the way around. So he's gonna drive all the way around. He's probably gonna cross. He's probably gonna cross over here. What are you doing, Cleet? You know, it's hard to get good help nowadays. He's just out here burning fuel. These gleaners are not known for their fuel mileage. You know, you could have just crossed over there somewhere. You know, boop, right over. Actually, you ended up here. You could have just crossed right there. Come on, Cleet. He just wants to see the pond again. Wants to make sure nobody's fishing in his honey hole. That's what it is. I don't blame a guy, you know. You're out here, you might as well check. A little divot right here. Bloop, bloop. I don't know if that's just a me thing or if that's the first reaction someone thinks of when they see a divot or something, just like the bloop. There's a nice pond there, though. I see why you're protective of it. So we're going to come over here. I'm going to jump out of the combine once we get over here. We're going to make sure Willie offloads. I don't even know if yeah, he's still there. No, maybe not. We are going to hit one of these. Boom. Normally does it at 85. He's at 83. So I don't think he could get a full hopper anyhow. He missed a whole section up there. Look at that. You gotta believe my gator didn't get hit one time while I was over here. Oh, he's emptying into the... Oh my... Okay, that's funny. Okay. I get what you're doing there, bud, but... Oh my. He wasn't even done up here. Well, that's two funny things that have happened this episode. Love to see it. We're just going to manually offload him here. And we'll set this guy up on the other side. Fill up, probably fill up the GMC. It's synced up here, 97, 98, 99, and we're full. Let's see, he's at 49%, so that should be fine to go through. These are all be small cuts over here. What a beautiful tree. Alright, let's get this guy over. And this should fill up the ram, I think. I like this grain cart. Pretty nice. Fits the theme here. That one is available on the old store. Now we're definitely going to fill up the truck. Probably end up filling up the GMC too. I hope I can pull this out of here with this truck, because it was... She was struggling pretty good there. Popped a wheelie. Alright, make sure this guy's full. Looks like it. I don't think we're quite... Yeah, we might. I think it holds 25. And we might fill up this one too. It's gonna be close. 5, 96, 97. Alright. Oh, look at that. 316 left. That's actually not bad. So, that. Willie's back from his break. Let's go do the Dodge. Alright. Oh yeah. Am I gonna be able to make this turn? Oh. Oh. Eee. Oh, she don't like it, does she? She don't like it one bit. Oh! Alright. I have another idea. Don't worry. We're chock full of them over here. We'll use the grain truck. See? See? This should definitely be able to do it. You think? It's got the big block in it. I mean, that over there's a diesel. Still too much weight. Oh yeah, look at that. See? Where there's problems, there's solutions. Wish there was a gate right there. It's a problem without a solution. Alright, let's take this over to the bin. Let's try not to get hit by the combine. Going this way. We will have to turn the auger on. Okay, here we go. Is it on? It's on. I think I left it on. Alright. I'll get all this unloaded. And we'll get back after it here. Alright, looks like he's getting finished up here. This is kind of, you can see the straw bales in the background over there. We did get all of those picked up as well. I can see him through the trees. So we're going to get this guy offloaded. Now, a couple questions I'm sure that you guys might have. Let's see. All the little bits in the field that the course play missed, am I going to go back and grab all of them? No. Gotta remember I'm playing on hard mode, and with this particular combine, it burns a lot of fuel, and it would not be worth it to get the 100 liters that are left standing in the field. You're just looking at it per cost. Secondly, someone might say, hey, I think I could have got that done faster. You know, especially on this side, you know, you could have ran west-east instead of north-south. True. I will set that up with the course next time. So if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see I'm currently facing east. So that's how we'll set it up for next time. The reason I did not do it this time is because I'm also going to use this exact same path to gather all the straw. So if I would have switched it halfway through or switched it on this side whenever I actually thought about it, kind of would have ruined the whole course play thing. So just I'm gonna eat it this time. You live and you learn. Not that big of a deal in the grand spectrum of things. So we're gonna get a tally on the soybeans here to see how much we got. All things considered, I think that went really well. Horseplay really seemed to have its life together today, which is good. So we'll get everything parked up here. We'll get a tally. The auger speed on this is not that fast. Probably, wonder if I should have just ran this over to the other auger. At this point, that could have been faster. Not too worried about it. Pop over to the combine. Get the header taken off of it. That is the fuel beep that we're hearing. That's very loud. I know, we're out of fuel. I realize that. We've already put 6 hours on this combine. There will be many, many more. A couple other things we learned, especially on this big soybean field. It took us 2 days. It's 14:07 now. Basically 2 days to do that field. So we have to remember that whenever we go to cultivate and plow and plant. That field is going to take a while. Now, I don't know if I'll remember that or not. Hopefully I do. That's nice. Perfect. Automatic door strikes again. It is a great mod. It is a great mod. Let's see. Let's jump back over. Have to get that guy home. I'm just gonna leave the trailers here. We'll take them back with the old doogie. They're empty, so that'll be fine. This guy over here, and we will get a final tally on the soybeans. Kind of excited to use the Alice Chalmers cultivator over there. Alright, let's get this all dumped in here. And then we are going to jump on the 19. Oh yeah, she purrs like a kitten. I need to get some fuel. It's a really good looking model. I did just notice. Huh. I don't know if the modder's ever gonna watch this series, but your wheel does not turn. I take that back. The wheel turns, the tire, until you can see from up here, the tire does not turn. Once again, I don't know if the modder will ever see this, but yeah. you guys have a relationship with that person, let them know. I'll be the first to update it, seeing as House Chalmers are my favorite tractors. So, all right, this is the feed mixer for the map. Comes with the map, and with that, it also comes with its very own TMR recipe. Nope, not that one. It is going to be, I think it's, is it X? No, hold on. There it is, Z. Open cover. Now I think I can. Okay. Let me move this guy. Just pull him up here for now. Let's move the auger. Oh, we need to back up. We're just going to pull him right over here for now. We'll get that put away. Now, I should be able to drive right up to this bin. Just like this. And fill. Now, this is going to be the soybeans. Oh, count for the soybeans. 62,138. So, you see the soybean there is the 5th one down. Oh, is that too much? Okay, so it filled. So we're good there. That's at 100%. Now this is the con. Okay. Now you see how that moved that ratio there. So we need a little bit more corn to move the ratio of the soybeans down. There we go. Now we're green and green. We're also going to need mineral feed in here. I think I'm going to add a little bit more corn. There we go. Okay. Because adding in the mineral feed, hold on, let me close this. Remove that. Adding in the mineral feed will make it move too. So right now we're basically 60-40. And then I think I have a pallet over here. If not, we can get one. I thought I had one right here. Guess I don't. It's alright. Pay no attention to the man behind the mirror. Pay no attention to the man behind the mirror. I got this pallet of mineral feed already over here. So we'll get some of that in there. Okay. How fast is this gonna go? Okay. We'll just get a little bit at a time. Okay, that's green. See, I'm at 90%. Okay. So we'll go to there. That should be fine. I think this is enough to fill up both of them. If it's not, we got more. But this is a cool, unique feature on this map. So we're going to drive right up over here. And then we're going to open that. And then we're going to auger out this way. Get up off the fence now. It only stayed open for a second there. So the automatic gate mod works on that too, apparently. Yeah, but there we go. Check that out. Isn't that neat? Filling that up. It's got its own thing going on in there. You can see it filling. I think I'm going to have to turn off the automatic gate mod. Conveniently, it's right here inside the settings. We're just going to, for now, because I want to see the stuff. There we go. Yeah, this is going to take this whole thing. I'm going to have to refill. That's alright. Got plenty. Okay. So we're going to pull this guy back over here like so. And then close this. Get that one open. Now, obviously, you can see the overload thing comes on, so you don't have to do this. But it's cool, and the map maker put time and effort into this, so we'll use it. Probably won't use it every single time, but you know, we'll use it every once in a while. It's neat. It is neat. Nope. So with that, I'm going to get the pigs topped off here. We'll get all the equipment and everything parked up. Appreciate you guys tuning in on the episode here. Let's go a little bit farther away from the tractor. A little bit better. I think that's a little bit better. Anyways, appreciate you guys tuning in. Probably gonna go ahead and go through the winter time. So next episode should be springtime. In the winter time, I'm gonna try to work on the WD. I don't know if I'm gonna get it all done or not. Parts should be pretty easy to find, so shouldn't be an issue there. But appreciate everybody watching. Make sure you like the video if you liked it. Leave a comment for the sake of engagement. Once again, the link to the AutoDrive will be in the description. If you guys have any questions as to where I get any of these mods or anything like that, no problem. I'll throw a link out to you. So just ask. With that, y'all have a good evening, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, and we'll see you.